So guys, this is another video. I want to destroy this guy, David Rice. First, got introduced to him by a video that I saw by Russian Vids, and he made an excellent video on this person here, and I just want to elaborate on his work. And here we go. There's some crazy things happening in this video, and this is not going to be my only video on this individual. I've watched a lot of videos, and like I said, I'm out to destroy this person because everything that he does or says is rubbish. And here we go.
One of the most puzzling questions,
He just started off with a Illuminati hand sign, and he has the globe earth right here. I'm not a Christian, but the Bible does speak in the perspective of a flat earth. It is a flat earth book. These people should believe in a flat earth. I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in Christianity. I don't believe in the Bible, but if we're going to talk about the Bible, it is a flat earth book. I do believe in a flat earth. I don't believe in the Bible. I know that sounds crazy. It could be because of the matrix we live in. Everything's a contradiction. Everything could be argued, but I'm just going to go with this video and point out some things. A lot of what this guy does, he puts the universe out there, suns, which I find, stars, which I find crazy. This guy's about science, but he's not really about science of evolution. He only points out at things that were their science, mainstream science, and religious science coincide, but not accepting some things. So this guy, or this approach to the Bible and explaining things is just weird to me. So I'm just going to point out what this guy does and how weird it is. So here we go.
just young universe astronomy is the question of starlight and time. If the universe is relatively young, then how can we see distant galaxies thought to be millions of light years away? Can a study of the Hebrew word dasha contain clues that have been previously overlooked? Well, learn the answers to these questions and more on this episode of Wonders Without Number.
I don't want to go Russian Viz on you right now because that's what he does, and I don't want to take away from him. I'm a huge supporter of what he does, but right there where he said wonders without, that's 33. And again, I'm not trying to copy him, but I want to state out, I do believe when he points out the numerology in the words and everything, like, I believe that. So I just want to give him credit, because I cannot steal from somebody. I'm going to, like, empirical evidence. If you're going to come out and do research yourself, you have to give credit to the people who've done the things that you're talking about when you're interpreting old material. So I don't want to seem like a thief or that I came up with this. So I give credit to where credit is due.
We can even see evidence of mass transfer from one star because they're so close together. They tightly distort. We can see star spots, bright spots, dark spots. It's amazing.
Now you're talking about real science here.
Really?
You mean you're not a flat earther then?
Amazingly,
I think that's just crazy that he just said, you're not a flat earther, and he's like, real science. Like, this is the biggest contradiction that I've seen this guy do, where he's talking about, like, supporting science. Oh, real science. And then he's like, oh, you're not a flat earther, and they all laugh about it, and then they got the globe here. it's just crazy stuff, and there's more to come. Just watch the video. There's some things I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. It's just like you'll see.
Enough, we recreation scientists actually do science. The stars were made on day 4, right?
Yeah.
And Adam was made.
And he just said a recreation scientist, creational scientist. Like, what is that? Like, is there a school for that? Like, where do you go to learn about that? I'll put it one more time. Here we go.
The recreation scientists actually do science. It's amazing stuff.
Now you're talking about real science here.
Science, yeah.
You mean you're not a flat earther then?
Amazingly enough, we recreation scientists actually do science. The stars were made on.
Actually, that's why I messed up. I said recreational. He says recreation. Like, what is recreation? There's only been one creation, so he's stumbling on his words. He made me slip up for a little bit. It's like, I don't know, hypnosis. I don't know. So this guy's messing up, and this is your video. So I don't know. They wing it too. Well, they wing it when they go and do these videos.
Day 4, right?
Yeah.
And Adam was made on day 6, 2 days later. So how did Adam see Alpha Centauri?
Oh, good question.
And so if you look at it from the front end of creation rather than the back end as we're looking at it now,
Wow.
we shouldn't marvel at the most distant objects in the universe. We should marvel that Adam saw even the closest objects.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're saying there. That confuses me. I kind of take it like, was Alpha Centauri closer at that time, and the universe is expanding, and so that star is expanding or moving away. So when Adam saw it, it was closer, or that is. I think what they're saying is that Alpha Centauri is our closest sun or star, and we can see it. And Adam saw it, but we're able to see even much further. Like, I don't even know what they mean when they're talking about that. Like, it's just confusing. And then, whoa, like, he's astonished. Like, I don't know. Like, I wasn't astonished. I was just like, what is he talking
Looking
about?
at it now,
Wow.
we shouldn't marvel at the most distant objects in the universe. We should marvel that Adam saw even the closest objects.
Yeah.
And the next verse says, "Then the earth brought forth these plants." And I read that I don't know how many times over the years. And then a few years ago I was reading it, and I'd seen bring forth and brought forth. That's in the King James.
Yeah.
And I just assumed, bring forth, brought forth, same verb. I was stunned when I looked them up, and they're two very different Hebrew words.
So that confuses me too. Like, he's saying in the King James Bible, it says, let the earth bring, and then it says, the earth brought forth. In sequence, yes, if it says, let the earth bring forth grass, God speaking, and then the earth brought forth grass, and he's saying that these verbs they seem the same, but they're different. No, it's clearly, yeah, that's what's going to happen. If someone says, okay, bring forth grass, what's going to happen? The earth will brought forth grass. It's so simple. But they're making it seem like, oh no, there's two different meanings here. With bring and brought. Someone says bring it, and then the earth says, okay, I will brought that. So, like, these people are just trying to hypnotize you. They're making it seem like they're intelligent. They know what they're talking about, and you're just supposed to be an idiot and just be like, oh yeah. So it makes no sense. And just watch this.
That scene, bring forth and brought forth, that's in the King James.
Yeah.
And I just assumed, bring forth, brought forth, same verb. I was stunned when I looked them up.
You see how his eyes are wide? I've seen many videos explaining that when someone is trying to hypnotize you, this is what they do. They look at you straight in the eyes, and they just open them, and it's like, oh yeah, believe it. I don't think he's trying to make this guy over here believe it, David, because David already knows that this is a total lie. But from our perspective, when we're looking at him, we see him sideways, but he's really trying to hypnotize his audience.
They're two very different Hebrew words.
And they don't even go into an explanation into what the two words mean or the Dasha theory. It's like, you got to buy this book and it'll be explained, but I don't know. I tell you, don't buy this book. You're going to waste your money, because they couldn't even explain it in the little summary or synopsis. Usually if you read a synopsis or summary, you get the gist of what they're trying to talk about. But here it's like, oh no, just believe what we tell you. Everything is fine. Yep. So I'll be posting another video. Thank you for watching.